welcome to another Devstream. Devstream number 5, if you're keeping count. Apparently I am. Yeah, hello, if you're new here, welcome to Clans of London. It's great to have you here. Yeah, should we do the introductions?
Yeah.
Of course.
Hi, I'm George. I'm a designer on Clans of London.
And hello, I am Constance. I am an artist on Clans of London.
Hello, I'm Darby, the community manager on Clans of London. But yes, today we're gonna talk about, of course, the upcoming season, the Grand Auction, of which will be available at 12 PM GMT Thursday next week, the 5th of March. That is the date. But we do have some exciting things to talk about before we get into the Grand Auction. So first things first, we have got 3 new cards that have been added to the Shard shop. Isabel Segura, Celine Musat, and Forterra Face. We did chat a little bit about those on the last stream. So hey, if you want to learn a little bit more about those cards, you can always check out that VOD. And the biggest piece of news for things in the very near future,
Yeah, the Shard Heist. We are running another Chronicle, if you remember the one from Christmas, those of you who were around. This is a new versus PvE event where we are, again, having voting, this time, on who will get control over Queen Anne's vault tucked away in the Shard. And there's some new gameplay that comes with that.
Excuse me. Continue. Hold on, gang.
There we go, hang on. That
Okay.
I muted
Oh,
my
okay.
phone.
Nice.
That should have stopped it.
Wait.
Let me
Oh
know.
no,
in
yes, no, that is the mic. Yeah, sorry, I've just messed with the wrong one. Hey, it's all good now.
Everything good, chat? Let us know.
Everything good.
Yeah.
The kind of high quality streaming experience that our viewers have come to know and
They've
love.
come to know and
Yeah.
love.
Certainly expect. But yeah, new Chronicle event. So in this, there are 2 sides that you play through. We have some new gameplay versus PvE. You will start with a few unique cards on board in your side, and the enemy also starts with a few unique cards. You'll see them up on screen, the Tremere warding and the heist gear. They're slightly different formatting to existing cards in game, so they are unique to this Chronicle event.
Yes, and this starts on the 1st of March, which is this Sunday, and runs right up until the 5th of March, which is, of course, the next season start as well. So, yeah, play and vote. Do you want Bruja to steal it, or Tremere to seal it? Steal it or seal it? Honestly. Oh no, because I've clicked off of the slides.
Are you going to have to?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, it's fine.
Yep.
We can turn up the mic. I can turn up the mics whilst I'm there.
Excellent.
Excellent. Look.
Next level
be...
professionalism. The other thing with this event is that you can,
Haha.
with each side, so there's 2 sets of 2-day events. With each side, you can choose whether you vote Tremere or Bruja, independent of what you're currently playing on. So you'll start by playing as Bruja against Tremere, and then Tremere against Bruja. And you could vote for the same side in both. You could change it up halfway through. We may see some interesting voting. I'm very curious to see which side wins. Last time there was such a big swing last minute that I'm excited to see the votes from this one as well.
Yes, and I didn't have to be a Nosferatu, so that's wonderful. But yeah, you get to play as the Marcus and Boya, and check them out. Check out their playstyle. See if you like it. See if you enjoy it.
you will start with them on board in their side of the Chronicle event. So you can also try cards if you don't own them yet to see how they interact. And they do stack with themselves. So have fun breaking that.
Fun. Enjoy. But yeah, so that is coming this Sunday at. Does it start at 12 p.m. GMT?
Yes.
Yes. So this Sunday at 12 p.m. GMT. Get ready. Get ready to get your votes in. I'm excited to see what side you guys vote for, because Bruja was originally dominating, but there's been a bit of a shift in the meta, so it'll be interesting to see what you guys are feeling. But, haha, onwards to the grand auction, which starts on the 5th of March, again at 12 p.m. GMT. So next week you will be able to play it. And yeah, do you want to talk to us a little bit about?
Yeah, the season.
Yeah.
So with this season, we want every season to have a really strong identity to it, and this season encapsulates the money behind the vampiric world, especially the very Camarilla rooted, Yvonne, Toreador, and some of the archetypes that play around those represented through this auction. But I also believe a lot of care went into the art for this season.
It did, yeah. This season is taking a much different approach to some future seasons that we have planned, with this very monochromatic, brutalist, and quite bleak looking take on what an auction would look like. It's sort of inspired a lot by brutalist architecture. These cold and unfeeling pillars of concrete, and what sort of environment would vampires have if they were going to hold an extremely super secretive underground auction where your money might not be enough to pay for certain insane items.
Especially because this auction, that we have elitist vampires in the game, of course.
We do.
But this auction is kind of like the elite of the elite, right?
Yes, it is. It's you'll find some very interesting characters going into this one. And it also plays into a lovely corp goth aesthetic at points, which I think you'll really like, especially with some of the new cards that we've got going on.
Indeed. It's very cool. Wait, didn't you say this is the auction of the century, or like?
I did, yes.
It is.
It is the auction of the century.
Be there.
Yeah.
Or be cube.
Oh, yeah.
Cube. That's it, cube.
Exactly. Be there or be cube. So, of course, new season means a lot of new content. We have got new cosmetics, avatars. You might start peeking at some of that corp goth aesthetic mentioned by Constance. Of course, we have got new cards. There are 10 new cards coming again this season, 2 of which are hidden from you for now. Mysterious. We'll talk a little bit more about those in a bit. Of course, we have got new locations. Some of those are hidden from you as well, to keep you waiting. But of course, it wouldn't be right to have a grand auction without having the auction house. And of course, it wouldn't be right to have a season without card packs and titles. And these are all that will be available in the new season. This also includes a new season premium pass, which contains Octavia Mulcroft, the corp goth herself. Woo! And yes, she does have the premium style with a very, very nice newspaper. Yes, very cool. So hey, let's jump into a little bit about Octavia.
Yeah, Octavia, the season pass card. She's an elitist. She has on reveal, steal all power from your highest power card in hand, then discard it. So with this card, we wanted to give power manipulation, which is the archetype that plays around buffing your own cards, debuffing enemy cards, stealing power, those sorts of triggers. Some new tools, more flexibility, slightly. There's a lot of pressure on the higher end of blood costs for those decks. There's a lot of really good cards that you wish you could play a bit earlier, and Octavia lets you cheat at that a little bit. You can, discard a 8 blood card and essentially cheat out its power for only 6. As an elitist as well, for example, if you have a Nectarios in your hand who's getting all these amazing buffs all game, but isn't an elitist and might be stuck in your hand on the final turn, suddenly Octavia can now discard him to shift that power around in clever ways.
And Octavia is Miss Corp Goth herself. Miss Corp Goth.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, for a vampire game, we have a woeful lack of, I believe, as the kids say, goth baddies. So we intend to rectify that, giving you plenty of cool goths, but drip feeding them, because Octavia is a card that you will come to both love and hate very quickly. So yeah, as I'm sure that players can already see how they're going to abuse all of the gameplay for that. But yeah, here's behind the scenes.
Yes, yeah. She's got a cool newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is the owner of the Moon newspaper. Not the Despicable Me moon stealing moon, but the
steal the
the
moon.
moon. The lore posts for this are extremely fun as well, because obviously as owner of a newspaper, she's kind of a hub for all kinds of fun bits of information. So if you want to take a peep at her laptop in some of the posts we dropped, you might find some interesting connections and some beef maybe had with other characters in the game. So yeah.
She's got some friends, she's got some enemies, but indeed, goth and true boss baddie, through and through. These are a couple of the VFX concept arts. You will see the VFX in game later, but this is sort of just a little peek at the sort of process of what our lovely VFX artists go through to get the final shebang. But
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's supposed to look like ink.
Yes, because she is media magnate.
Oh yeah. Making any type of VFX with lots of black in it is quite difficult. I did not make the VFX for this, but it's a tough life wanting to make everything as goth as possible. But if you put too much black in the game, it's too much visual confusion and distract your eye too much. So you got to be careful with it.
Yeah, but I do like the light blue sort of accents in it. It's cool. Haha. On to the next.
Next card, Cecile St. Fleur. She's a sorcerer. She has on reveal for each card in your discard pile, inflict -1 power on the highest power enemy card. Little complicated ability, but basically she rewards you for having your cards be already defeated, which very common in Tremere and kind of Swarm style decks. But also some of the new cards that stand to come out, like Octavia, like Juniper Fae, that intentionally put cards directly to your discard pile. Now you can start to build a little bit around that as part of your strategy, and kind of trying to give players more interesting deck building opportunities, more creative crossovers, where we've seen people make some really cool crossover decks that take little bits of tech from other archetypes based on what's currently in the meta. This kind of lets you bring a sorcerer to maybe some power manipulation, see how these things fit together. Maybe there's a case where you can find these interesting crossover points. We want to add more cards like that open up kind of interesting deck building options.
Indeed. And Cecile has some very cool lore and backstory. She's a Haitian voodoo mambo, which hopefully we did a good job at presenting.
Yeah, this took a lot of research. This is one of the earliest, I think the first photo shoot we did, so it's been a minute, but we did do a lot of research into this type of character, where we took a look at the kind of clothes and the kind of I've forgotten the name, but the instrument, the tool that she has, was made by our costume maker slash prop
Yeah.
designer, and it's. Do you know what it's called?
I believe it's an Asan from
Asan,
memory.
yeah.
It was a while ago that we started this character. So
Yes. So we really tried to put as much work to get it accurate but respectful.
Yeah.
You can see that she's wearing on her face the paint in the style of the Veve, which is like the symbol of Baron Samedi, who is he's like such a cool figure in Haitian voodoo. You should look him up. But we're also trying to show a bit of the character that she thinks so highly of herself that she's painted this symbol on her face. She's like elevating herself to his level, or considering herself to be on his level of importance.
Yeah.
Which I think is like kind of a cool touch. But yeah. Oh, and the hair as well. The hair is the hair has nothing to do with the religion, but those hair pieces looked very fun to wear and be part of the character, but they also looked like deceptively seemed to be quite heavy as well.
Yeah. No, I picked the photo on the left to sort of share because I was like, I just want hair that long that just swings around like that. It's so pretty. It's so nice. But yeah, Cecile she's a baddie. She's a baddie.
Oh god, no.
She kind of slays.
We found Darby's vocal stem word.
She kind of slays, like you know. But yeah, she was around during the Haitian Revolution. And unfortunately, her sire sided with the colonists, but she stood against them to great success.
yes, great success.
Great success.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll have to find out a little bit more about her lore when you get her in game. But yeah, on to Charles Crane.
Yeah, the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Charles Crane, extremely elitist, the von truiest von true. Some of you who played in our earlier beta periods may recognize this character. He's back, but he has a different ability to what he once did. We want something that really ties together all of the different steal and debuff cards and makes them really shine. So Charles Crane is an elitist with when any other card in play loses power, he gains that much power wherever he is. He's kind of like evil Nectarios. So you can get lots of value out of steals, you can get lots of value out of repeated debuff effects. It opens up a lot of opportunities to turn these small incidental triggers that may not matter on their own into a really concentrated effect right at the end.
Yeah. If you are familiar with VTO, which you might well be, you might recognize this photo. But yeah, because as you know, we've said before, we're working closely with World of Darkness. They kindly allowed us to use this photo and give him a name and a story.
Yeah, first person to find where this picture appears wins absolutely nothing. But if you type the page number in chat, I'll be impressed.
Type the page number in chat. Reverse Google search quickly.
No, damn it!
I'm joking. Don't do that. That would be cheating. Oh my god. But yeah, that's Charles. He's a fun true. Mercedes, though, this is a very pretty card, and I like it a lot.
Also, very clan encapsulating, which is very Toreador. Completely self-obsessed. Thinks Narcissus is a fool because Narcissus is not her, and obviously she's so much better. She has, whenever this gains power permanently, gain +1 more. So, again, an effect which turns your small repeated buffs, things that are constantly increasing the value, into a greater magnitude. And with this archetype, sometimes you're left with cases where you're not quite sure where you want your power to go, which cards benefit most from the buffs.
Mm.
Well, now there's a reason to specifically focus where your power is going onto Mercedes.
Yeah. I do really like the mirror effect that's going on here.
Yeah, mirrors are always super fun to do,
Mm.
although I think this is only the second character who has one. The other one being the ghoul actor that Penelope spawns,
Oh,
Uh,
my gosh.
which I appreciate you all appreciating the avatar for that as well.
He's a clown.
Honky honky. But yeah, Mercedes, the mirror looks excellent, and we're trying to do something where we're experimenting a little bit with non-literal effects on the cards. So we've had things before like Tristan Stagg's emojis and things like, I think Vincent's masterpiece is the one with little cherubs floating on the card, but yeah, we're trying to see how far we can push that for some future work. So yeah. She's so self-absorbed that she can see her face everywhere, which is pretty
Yeah.
fun.
I think, I read that, she carries a mirror with her everywhere she goes.
Of course. How
Crazy.
can she stare at herself if she doesn't?
Crazy! From one narcissist onto another.
Yes. Yves Dubois is Mercedes' childer, and like sire, like child, he also wants to stack a bunch of power on himself. He is a massive narcissist. He's an elitist this time, so he's going places. His ability is, while in play, this card has doubled power, which could scale to insane values. But it starts at 0, so unless you're actively building around this effect, it's going to be quite hard to get all of the value you might want out of it. But that being said, once you kind of focus around this, once you actually dedicate all of your buffs to, or your card slots to getting buffs and getting power stacked up, this gives you quite a cheap way to actually realize that power, as sometimes the deck just struggles with too many high cost cards, too many late game crazy power cards. But if you're just losing, all the way up until turns 5, 6, then it doesn't quite hit the mark. But this can kind of reverse that trend.
Dubois is a bit of a fashionista. And he's at the auction for something in particular. What might that be?
Oh, do you wanna say?
That would be a dress made of human skin.
Interesting.
And he's determined to be the winning bidder.
Just a vision of pure fashion.
You'd need so much human skin. Not that I would. No.
I would know. No, of course not. Anyway. Wayne.
Oh boy, I got nothing to say about this guy. Look at him.
He's so happy to be here.
Honestly, this what do you he's just a guy.
Just a guy.
He's
a vampire guy.
He's useful.
Wayne, he is very useful, and he repeatedly puts in fake bids to drive up the price on other vampires at the behest of the auctioneer to make the best cut. His ability is end of round, give +2 power to all your connected cards. So Wayne serves as a bit of an engine for your power buffs and for getting those triggers. Just you want a high volume of hits with this kind of archetype, and so yeah, he lets you kind of stack a lot of power onto the board quite quickly if left unchecked.
Yeah, he's just happy to be here. Just like me. Just happy to be here. Speaking of the auctioneer, here he is with his gavel.
Yeah, with nails and blood. I mean, you couldn't have an auction without an auctioneer. The auctioneer is a infamous figure in London, as if he deems your bid unworthy of his auction, he will personally assault you with his nail-studded gavel. His ability is murder the next 3 or less cost card each player reveals. So this builds into some more of the murder control archetype, offers a little bit of counterplay to some of those critical combo pieces that you see at around 3-drop, but also kind of, maybe rewards you for building a deck with a higher blood cost, and can be kind of gamed in the same way as things like Agent V can.
Yeah, his ability really fits with his lore.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that is if he deems your
What?
3-cost card an unworthy bid, it will be removed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the chat yearns for more Nosferatu.
Oh.
Oh, well.
okay.
Oh, wow.
Funny
Well,
you should say that, actually.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Yeah.
Your newest Nossie.
We have another Nosferatu. Lieutenant Gupta is a 3/7 who's violent, which is a very above curve stat line, but following some of the trend of Nosferatus, a slight downside. So he will donate 2 power to the highest power enemy card, as he needs to gather a lot of money to take care of his mortal family, and is willing to sell his services to the highest bidder at the auction. And that may change if the funding changes. But you can protect your assets with cards like Mr. Kaufman or Paolo's Hunter as well. But both of which, if used cleverly, can kind of negate the downside to various extents.
Where is Mr. Gupta in his card?
He is in the back rooms.
What?
Darby literally just wanted me to say the back rooms on here because we had like a little test to make sure all the audio worked. Amazing.
Amazing.
Considering
What
what happened.
really well.
Darby liked what I said so much, and she was like, "Ooh, say the line.
Oh,
say it
the
again."
line. He's in the back rooms.
He's in the back rooms. But yeah, he's in the back rooms of the auction, scoping out, and possibly ready to lend a hand. I will say that he seems to have got off with quite lightly with the clan bane of Nosferatu.
Yeah.
But in my mind, he's got the back of his head underneath the turban is all like twisted like flesh, and like all properly distorted. So, yeah.
Because I had a fish sack on my head.
Yes. Well, nothing but the best for you, Darby.
Nothing but the best for me. Thank you. I feel so much better about it. Haha! Now we're on to the mystery cards. So the 2 cards coming up, you will not see the full card art, but we will be showing you the raw photos. But the special thing about these 2 coming up is that they are also our team members at Well Played Games. So our first one here is Lindsay, who is a game designer, not on Clans of London, but on another one of our games at Well Played Games. And yes, she kindly stepped in to be a little vampire. I wonder if you can guess the clan.
Yeah, it's very subtle. I'm not sure if there's any clues as to what clan she might be. But we will tell you she will play into the emerging Night Matter archetype.
Yes, that is her guitar. But we did not hear her play it, and I'm very sad. But yes, I am currently putting that into a ready state for the game.
Yeah,
and it's been a fun one to work on.
Yes, it looks very cool so far.
Yeah, fantastic.
So I hope you're all excited. But also, I do very much appreciate Lindsay's shoes.
Yes,
They
there's
are
some good
incredible.
New Rocks. There's some good New Rocks.
They are incredible. So chunky. Such stompers.
Yeah.
The perfect shoe for whatever clan she might be.
This doesn't even matter, but like about 2 years ago I got a pair of New Rocks off the internet, and they were the cheapest I could find because they were like an ungodly size. Like, it was like 2 boats on my feet. And I got really, really drunk when it was raining super heavy, and I was like, I can't take it anymore, so I just took off the boots and just walked around barefoot.
Did they not? And they didn't fit you?
They didn't fit me at all, no. But you do it for the drip, you do it for the vibe. And then I sold them the next day because I realised I couldn't live like that, but yeah.
I can't live like this. And our next mystery... we're going on to the
Literally
next
no one
mystery
cared,
card.
it's fine.
Our next mystery card. No new rocks on this one. But this is Benji, who is an artist at Well Played Games. Again, not on Clans of London, but you know, our team, we're branching out. We're getting everyone at Well Played Games to be a part of this. So really, he is part of Clans of London now. But yes, he is a very cool vampire with a very interesting little vial in his hand.
Once again, see if you can guess which clan he is. I will tell you, though, that he does play into the power manipulation archetype as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. Benji is a very skilled cosplayer.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of Warhammer-related cosplay.
Yes.
So yeah, if you follow us and our other games, you might have. There's a good chance you probably see Benji doing cool stuff.
Yes.
But yes, his character, I believe, fulfills a service of providing kindred with the blood of mortals who are full of a lot of drugs, because if you're a vampire, you can still get the effects of those drugs, but you have to get them secondhand off of a mortal. So yeah,
Yes.
party time drugs.
Party time. But he's very cool. Yeah. Wait to check him out in the full card art. And of course, our two locations that we are going to reveal to you are Thames Beach and, of course, the auction house. A little bit about Thames Beach is that it is a pretty nosy location.
Well, yes, the Nosferatu use it as a smuggling base. It will still play into the season power manipulation archetypes.
Yes.
But it'll be an interesting one to see how it plays out in game.
Yeah. And we've got the auction house, which the background of this one is actually the same as our sort of announcement artwork with the cube.
The cube.
The cube.
Bad and naughty kindred get put in the cube.
Oh no! Oh my god, that's what's in the cube.
Don't
No,
crack
I
it
know.
open. Yeah,
Don't
no
crack
one wants
it.
that. The auction house, the ability will, at the end of the game, whoever has placed the highest bid through the gameplay will win a little something, which will be interesting to see in gameplay.
Yeah. And speaking of gameplay,
Is it gameplay time?
it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll be able to answer some quizzes.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Yes, we are soft launching, doing like a bit of a slow rollout. So if the game is not available in your region currently, it will be soon. But yeah, we're still just sort of doing that slow rollout at the moment. Sorry. Thank you for your patience with us. I wonder who's going to win this match.
We'll see. We'll see if the time-honored tradition continues or not.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good start for me. I am representing the Octavia elitists.
Oh yeah, I do hope you pull Octavia, because when I was watching earlier, it was a little bit nutty.
Yeah.
Do we have the music going?
Oh no. If
the
you
people music.
We do now.
Yeah, I will turn it down. So don't because I turned down the microphone. Because I'm silly. Oh, sorry, Stream Dev.
And then you get some points in early, so I can bring it all back.
You're lucky with this location. I can't storm up there and beat you.
See, this is not a great opener for me, so maybe the tradition will continue.
Oh dear.
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Safi, by new law, are you referring to the cards that may not have law at the moment? We are looking into that.
We are looking into that.
looking into
Yeah,
that.
it's a high priority for us to resolve soon.
Yes.
As part of this update, none of them are getting law yet, but I can promise you it's definitely something that we are very much looking at getting sorted.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We've got a question.
Oh, yes.
Right. But obviously, you know, I don't want to promise any design decisions.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting start.
So, I'm going to pose the question to you. Can we get a back out turn ending like Hearthstone and Snap?
Oh, it is technically, from a technical perspective, fairly complicated to do. It's something that we have talked about internally, and I think definitely, if it were very easy and wouldn't introduce new problems, it's something everyone would like internally in the team, as well as for you guys. So I, hopefully one day, but I can't make any promises now, just because we kind of don't want to, you know, risk compromising any. You kind of don't want to introduce bugs around like ending your turn properly and making sure that, you know, your game gets sent as it is intended.
Yeah. Correct. Ho, 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 ho. I'm so blind. Who have you got out? Who's on the board?
We got Nelson in the Prince. We got some secret cards that I played this turn.
Ooh.
Didn't manage to draw Octavia, unfortunately, but next game.
No!
It's okay.
It's always next time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That sigh from Constant sounded like.
No.
No!
Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
The other thing that Octavia does in this deck is it adds some redundancy for Mr. Kaufman, as in a lot of these lines of play, you need Kaufman out to drop either Ivy or Nelson in the Prince space where you want them, but with Octavia, it makes it more consistent because you can either draw Kaufman or Octavia and still get the line that you want. And with Octavia being an elitist, you can kind of like money launder your power into an elitist keyword. So if you have something crazy in hand which isn't an elitist, then Octavia lets you, basically convert it.
Now, I said this earlier to George and Constance, but I asked them, does Celine know Octavia? To which they asked, why do you ask this question, Darby? And I said, similar haircuts, isn't it? So my new headcanon is that now that Celine is in London, she's ran away from her father, she's read the newspapers and she knows who Octavia is. And you know, Celine's into literary things. She likes reading, she likes books. So you know, she might be inspired by Octavia. So in my mind, Octavia's taken her in and said, "Oh, let's get matching haircuts." And I think that's really cute.
This does me because they're vampires and the hair goes back to the original form every night. This means that Celine, in your headcanon, Celine would just live with Octavia and constantly get a bowl cut every morning. Maybe, I don't know.
Yes!
Every night.
Every night she gets a bowl cut.
That's very cute. That's probably much cuter
Than
the
realist.
reality.
Yeah. Hey, look. Just my little headcanon, okay? Question on a lot of player minds. Ooh, okay. Is Madame Tessia post-change performing to your expectations? And will you change her soon or not?
The short answer is yes. Basically, Tessia is a really interesting one because across all players before her buff, she saw a approximately 40% win rate in PvP, which is slightly biased because she is a little bit harder to play, so we expect to see a slightly low win rate. That's kind of expected, that's okay. But it's still, even when we filter to higher ranks in our data, she still didn't have a very high win rate, and we want combo to be a legitimate archetype. Tremere right now is amongst the most hated on by other decks. Swarm decks, violent decks, aggro decks, anything that just puts down more power and goes and fights, just takes out acolytes. Murder. Bruno exists, right? Like, Tremere needs some help to make it stabilize in the meta. And we saw Bruja be so dominant for so long. If we made a small, subtle change to Tremere, I still don't think it would have really impacted their actual real position in the meta that much. So, even after the change, her win rate is not that far past 50%. And she is not so popular that we would see it self-adjusting towards 50%. So, the interesting thing is that Clans of London is both a CCG at its heart and a strategy game at its heart. There is elements of board control and domination. I've seen some really interesting discussions from players in the Discord about this matter, but combo is not a strategy archetype. It is a CCG first archetype, same as control, which makes it a slightly weird fit, and where because it slightly undermines some of the more strategic board control elements by playing as a pure card game archetype and ignoring some of the board spaces. So current Tessier's balance is something on our minds. I wouldn't say it's as far from correct as maybe it feels sometimes, because it appears to come out of nowhere. We are kind of looking to see how behavior adapts over time as players get more used to playing against it, as in theory, if an archetype becomes very prevalent in the meta and there are enough tech options to counter it, then those tech options should see more use and it should lower the win rate.
Oh, final round. Oh my gosh.
A lot of points just took place there.
Oh my gosh.
Marcus.
We missed the blitz. Oh
I
my-
didn't. I was locked in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how you handle this.
Oh my gosh, okay.
This is spooky.
Oh no, wait, no, I did the math wrong. No. Too late.
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't...
Oh, Celine, there she is. Speak up the devil.
Is Felicity Drake gonna come in clutch? Okay. I'm still not sure though. You're gonna get to keep Marcus, because I can't quite take out your knight.
Oh, hey, that was VFX.
That was, yes.
Hey, that was VFX, guys. That was it.
Oh,
Oh.
close. Close. I think if I'd top deck a bigger thing for Octavia to hit, I would have won that. But very good. Very well played.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's because you were so locked in with your analysis.
Yes.
Yeah, I was too. It was a classic. You enlisted the help of the community to distract me with complicated balance talks. But yeah, we definitely have quite a close eye on the balance. It's something that, as we release new cards, we're always contemplating how will this affect the meta. We want to see interesting, fun, diverse meta. Ultimately, it is both very important that new things get added to the meta, that the meta naturally supports new archetypes, but also that the ecosystem itself remains fairly stable, and we see that there are multiple viable options in the meta. Even if it feels like one of them has higher play rate, it shouldn't be the only valid option. For every deck with high play rate, there should be something which is able to counter it. And if that's not the case, then it's something where we look at making a closer intervention. But where the tools exist to counter an archetype, then we kind of want to wait and see and only make balance changes where it's kind of necessary.
Yeah. Sappho has noted how many gems you have.
You can see this is a development profile, not on live.
No, he just works hard. He's just on that game grind.
Just on that grind every day, every day. Do you guys want to do another match?
Go on, yeah,
Go on.
let's do one
Go
more.
on.
Where's that on the map?
Oh
I can't see your screen.
no! No! Cool stuff.
It's tense.
It is tense.
Now this is interesting.
Okay. We've got triple Westminster.
You can't see my
Oh, okay.
Westminster again!
Yeah.
You
Oh
rigged
my
this.
god.
I
How-
hate No!
Alright.
Westminster is the enemy of Bruno.
Out of
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh, I see. Oh,
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh. The first move.
Classic.
Playing cards, pretty classic.
Ooh. Deep thought.
Yeah.
Deep thought. Locked in.
There is definitely a version of this deck that I was playing around with that uses some more of the elements from the power manipulation archetype, but with the existing cards, it doesn't quite get over the line. Like, when you get the perfect combo hand, it's insane. You get the most busted numbers you can get of the deck, but it's unlikely for the stars to align like that. Whereas, which was exactly when tackling the new season, one of the things that we looked at to say, okay, how do we make this play better? How do we make it more consistent to actually get the effects that you want from it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my game just crashed.
It crashed.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no.
Development build.
Yeah, development builds have a few more things running in the background on them.
Classic. Joking, it's not classic.
Shall I quit out, or do you think you'll be able to?
No, I'm back. Just like that.
Hey.
Easy. Oh, God. You better be ready. We got the wombo combos.
No.
Wombo combo.
This card that I just played is definitely one that enables some new new deck building opportunities and interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things you can do with
I
it.
can't see from over here. What's he doing?
Yeah, no screen cheating. Hey.
What's he doing? Constant. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Oh,
There he is. The kindred, now known as Charles Crane, is on page 204 of the 5th edition core book.
Yeah,
Excellent.
well done. Well done.
The image used on the card is page 38 of the Camarilla book.
Ooh, I'm so impressed. You get a gold star. Who said that?
Meriden.
Of course, it was Meredith. Thank you, Meredith.
You get a gold star. Thank you very much. I can't believe that you got the page numbers. I'm very impressed. I am. Yes, we will add more bundles further down the line. But for now, you have Boyar. Absolute cinema. I love it. I love it. It's the best. Plus, also the colours on the style are very nice colours. It's a very nice. What would you call that? Like the sun, the moon being like that orangey.
I don't know. It was inspired by one of my favourite artists. And he did a lot of work for comics where there's like one central figure doing something in like a very like clear minimalist background. Minimalist is the wrong word, but like not a lot of detail in it. And he used a lot of really intense colours in certain scenes. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the style is called, but I was sort of playing around with a few things. And I just really like the pose of that.
Yes.
And then
very good.
yeah, we had some inspiration poses that we sent off for him to the people that we work with for photography.
Yes. Yeah.
And a big one was this person with long fingers who was going like that, which was really cool. So that combined with like the Frazetta type of thing, I thought was pretty cool. And then the bleeding moon thing came because I made it, and then I was like, oh, I don't really want a hat on a hat. There's too much. I need to do something with it. I was like, oh, the moon is bleeding now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, did you miss? I didn't do anything.
No.
You timed yourself out.
No.
Two can play at the getting distracted game.
We've got the artist to talk about art, and now, no.
And now everyone gets to watch the majesty of triple activated Annabella Wright.
This is just self-indulgent. Look at this.
Yes.
True toy
No,
old
not Lady
fashioned.
Glor. No, this is nonsense. Oh, good. Oh.
This is not right.
Well done. Well done.
Oh look, the fun thing on the map.
Yeah. You have to wait until Sunday to see the same thing that I'm saying.
Tune in, 12 p.m. Not tune into Twitch, but tune into the game at 12 p.m. GMT on the 1st of March.
Yes.
Vote for your favourite clan.
Vote for your favourite clan. Yeah. We have to say the line.
Oh.
Seal it or
Steal
steal it!
That was awful. Well done.
Incredible.
I think that was cursed.
That was cursed.
Truly.
I actually.
Cursed and
Oh
incomprehensible.
god. But no, I actually really like that tagline. Thanks for coming up with that.
What?
No, seal it or steal it.
Seal it or steal it. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And thanks for joining us on this stream. Apologies for some of the technical difficulties. Hey, we'll get there eventually.
One day.
One day or day one.
When what's like the most niche clan? When X clan becomes meta, then we'll get we'll stop having tech troubles.
Yeah. When the pure salubri deck wins, that's when we'll be professional on stream.
That's when it will be good. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Don't forget, so the grand auction starts 5th of March, 12 p.m. GMT. The Shard Heist starts 1st of March, 12 p.m. GMT, and you will decide. You will decide what happens. Will Marcus crack it open?
Seal it?
Seal it?
Steal
No,
it?
Steal
Marcus
it.
is stealing it. Will Marcus steal it, or will Boyar seal it? Yeah. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.